Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Mob Psycho together. Last time we had Show Me What You Got band together,
Show me
where
what you've got.
Show Me What You Got, yeah, here we go. Where Dimple tries to calm Mob down by lying that the bodies are fake, and then later finding out that they probably were actually fake, because of an elaborate plan. Mob goes around beating up people until he is finally reunited with the entire gang and calmed down, of course, by his mentor Reagan. Elsewhere, the boss of Claw, Tochiro Suzaki, mobilize their forces with the Ultimate Five, hijacking a television signal and announcing their plans of world domination. They send out one of their five in order to go and kidnap the Prime Minister, which they do effortlessly. Teru intercepts him and tries to save the Prime Minister, but despite Teru's great progress and best efforts, there is no match to Shimazaki's teleportation ability and ultimately ends up being defeated. So that was last time. So, Theta, if I recall right, you described that the show eventually kind of hits a shonen arc. It almost certainly has now. This is exactly it.
I said that during season 1.
Right, yes.
Did you not see the shonen arc in season 1?
Um, it still felt very Mob Psycho, is the way I'm going to describe it,
Right,
and I think that even carried to season 2.
Mob Psycho is the name of the show. It still has genres that it's beholden to.
Uh, I think like when they were infiltrating the Claw headquarter building, while it definitely moved in that direction and like got more informed by it, it really did still feel more like its own thing. Where Mob Psycho was trying to consider like what the world is and what's happening, this feels more like it's going straight shonen. We're just gonna get like a sequence of fights from here on out.
I mean, I hate to disappoint you, Griff, but Mob Psycho is categorized as a shonen anime. It in fact
No.
won the 60-second manga shonen awards.
I suppose to me, I am going to lay down the difference between shonen as the title and or group of stories specifically that are going to end up in Shonen Jump, shown to young boys in Japan, where that's going to be their primary entertainment, versus the expectations of shonen, which have specifically been battle anime forever.
I want to also provide that other shonen magazines are available. I would also recommend Shonen Sunday, which is
hmm
where Detective Conan got its start.
Oh yeah, there's lots of other ones, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make it quick and easy. Plus, I figured everyone has heard of Shonen Jump at the very least. So, so that does lead us into this, where we actually had one fight end off last time, and straight to black as Tetsu blacks out.
Also, we're on episode 10, which means that there's 3 other episodes in this season.
hmm
So you have this and 3 more to achieve any sort of resolution.
Right, it's gotta go real fast. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna strap in. I'm buckling my belt here on my chair. That's right. I got one for just this
Don't
occasion.
stand up, Griff. We can't show those things on YouTube.
No, I can't. I already buckled. I can't get up and show it off anymore.
I was
So,
indicating something else you were buckling into.
all right, but
That was the
so
half-second realization, and no comment follow.
I'm gonna go ahead and blank my head at this conversation. But moving ahead, so we got a whole bunch of fights. We have Mob resting, and it's going to do what I think I declared last time was the one punch thing. All of the side characters are going to get into fights. It's going to look more and more desperate for the heroes, and then Mob is going to show up at the end.
So you're saying they're gonna do what they did in season 1?
Yes, exactly. They're doing it again. So I mean, knowing that, I'm totally down for it. There's going to be a lot of good fights with a lot of uncertain outcomes. It's going to be good. Somebody's going to lose, and it's going to be probably everyone at the end.
That's gonna be the name of the anime that I make.
Yeah.
A lot of fights with uncertain outcomes.
No, you have to like extend it out like it's an isekai. It's like I was sent to a random dimension after being a boxer, and now every fight has an uncertain outcome in a new world.
Well, I wanted my main character to win, but I did name the manga a lot of fights with uncertain outcomes, so I really feel like I can't make him win because that'll be expected.
I'm in the story I wrote where I made every fight an uncertain outcome, and now I have to realize how bad this is.
Do you think it would be unsatisfying as a reader to know that your author wasn't planning anything, but was literally like coin flipping who would win a fight? Look,
I think that would be
I
great.
can't know who's gonna win this fight, so I'm gonna write it up 50% of the way, and then I'm just gonna flip his coin heads or tails. Whoever it lands on, that's what I'm gonna draw it for the last half.
Right. So when it comes to narrative, you do kind of want to avoid just making things too real, because your story does occasionally need to have a point. But I think if you're a good writer and you're improving it and you're just flipping coins for outcomes, you could totally bullshit towards whatever direction you wanted and still make it work.
I mean, you're making the Lord of the Rings versus Game of Thrones argument.
Mm-hmm.
That some people enjoy gritty reality, and some people enjoy fantasy.
I would say, as much as Game of Thrones is in fact gritty reality, there is in fact still a heavy, heavy emphasis on narrative, and there is a point to the things happening. They are not just things that happen.
Well, no, I'm saying that there's true to life that people die for no reason sometimes. And that happens in Game of Thrones. Does not happen as much in Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Somebody dies, it dies for a reason and expressly to make a point.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll go ahead and say Game of Thrones, good writing, and probably a good example of exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, there you go, everybody. You hear that? Griffin loved the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
No.
Boo
no,
this man! Boo this man! Boo!
Full
Boo, I
disclosure,
say.
never read or seen Game of Thrones. I just kind of don't care.
Oh, now he's a liar.
I will go ahead and still
now
say
he's
it's
a
good
liar. Said it's good writing. Has no idea. Boo this man. Boo.
So, now that we've got all of our boos out of the way, now we just get to see who gets to fight first, I think. That's what I'm going to be excited to see here, and honestly, I can't beat that out of you. So let's just go ahead and see it happen. So, before we go ahead and begin, let's hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. Top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all just to help the channel just a little bit extra.
超能力テロ組織爪が調味文化タワーに踏み込み立てこもったとの情報が入ってきました。
Claws barricaded itself into the cultural tower. I'm reading this out loud. The captain of the minister is on top of the overlay, where the text is being covered by a 100 symbol.
しかも報道によると人の動きを先読みできるらしい。
なんだかずるいね。一人でそんな反則能力を併せ持つ者がいるのか。
Yeah, that's right. Everyone's only supposed to have one gimmick.
いや、これは敗北のショックだ。影山君に負けた時も高熱が出て3日3晩うなされた。
I'm literally the second most powerful person in the show. I should lose.
I can't imagine losing to anyone.
でも今正直わからない。
To be fair, they are in a situation where everything essentially relies on 2 to 3 children. Not to discount, like, their powers or abilities, but they are still 3 middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Whether or not they can beat several highly trained adults, already more powerful than one of the top 3 individuals they have to rely on, is already a terrible bet.
I mean, that was the
This is where I would
synopsis of last
start
season.
flipping that coin.
That's the synopsis of last season, though. 3 middle school kids go up against trained adults.
Right. Last time they just started literally getting made fun of, but now the kids are on the back foot this time instead. This is now shonen territory.
The show is a shonen show.
It's traditional, what I would expect seeing a shonen fight anime.
Well, again, you're defining shows based on other shows for some reason, and not the genre that they existed. No, this show feels more like a Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho's not a genre.
No, you're right. The mobbing genre. That
Which
I
I-
should be more correct.
Which
when
I guess
say
you'll
that.
find is a shonen.
Power type.
なぜ首都を少し離れたんですか？どうせなら日本一高い建物を占拠すればよかったのに。
理由は2つある。一つはここの食堂のオムライスが一級品だからだ。一皿で卵を
I just wanted to be here for breakfast. That's a good reason. There you go.
出身だからだ。よく知った町だからこそ変化を観察できる。
やっぱり思い出深いですか？当時のご友人もまだ住んでるんじゃないですかね。
Reveal. I have no friends.
思い出か。特にないな。なんなら
Yeah,
全
basically.
て破壊しても構わない。
オムライスは覚えてるのに。
そうだな。
テロ対策特殊九州部隊現着したこれより文化タワーに突入する
So, how does the mortal world deal with psychics?
その必要はない。
The answer is SWAT teams,
日本軍の兵隊
apparently.
たちは一人一人がそれなりの力をつけている。支部の幹部、傷と比べても劣らないくらいにはな。
Yeah, so basically our shock troops this time are all basically equivalent to the main bosses of last season.
Yeah, they're all flipping buildings here.
なあボス、ひょっとしてだけどよ、あんたがあいつらに何かやったのか。
Yeah, what did you do?
ヘリかな。目障りだな。あっち行ってろ。操縦が効きません。故障か。わかりません。勝手に動くんです。
I'm just thinking, this guy has like a neat power, but he's not gonna get into a fight for very long.
峯岸と柴田には支配域拡大のために町に出てもらう。芹沢と島崎
It depends on who he fights.
Right. I mean, when Mob shows up and he's like, oh, I guess I have a cell phone, it's like, that fight's not gonna last very long.
Yeah, but mob doesn't tend to instigate.
なんだよこれ。
True, true.
俺たちじゃどうにもできない
The only way I can see it ending is going like, look, I'm just the tech guy, go fight the boss, he's over there.
カップ麺食ってる場合かよ。当事者意識が低いんじゃないか。
Yeah, there's no time for cup noodle, there's better ramen behind the counter.
俺たちはヒーローってわけでもないし危険だ。
I think you'll find you're literally in a superhero anime.
That's quite a big old margin that he created with his sentence, by the way. We'll leave this to the police and the Japanese Special Defense Forces, which is the military.
解散。モブがいればとも思ったが、危なすぎる。沈静化するまで身を潜めるしかない。レーゲンさん。でもそれが正しい判断。
That's okay, let them take over the world and then start the insurgency.
こっちから仕掛けてやるさ。僕も行く。
俺もだ。この戦いは自分の存在価値を見出すチャンスなんです。
好きにしろ。もしもし。ああ、火災保険の。はい。
No, no, we don't actually cover psychic acts of terrorism.
出火原因が特定できないと保険金が支払わ
I
れない。
mean, it seems like
灯油やガスの
after a large portion of the city's been destroyed,
超能力ですよ。超
it'd be the perfect time for all insurance agencies to make some sort of blanket statement.
事務所が燃えて一文なしなんですよ。何のために保険に。
何の話をしてるんだ。
待て、見ろ。かつてない深刻な表情だ。
He can't get his insurance. Ah,
お前ら。
we all know this pain as
戦う意
Americans.
志は固いんだよな。気が変わった。要望通り、俺が司令塔になってやる。勝つぞ。そして放火の実行犯を保険会社に突き出してやる。
レーゲン先生がやる気に。
そうと決まれば作戦会議だ。
I need to
That's your
capture the
motivation.
bad guys as proof to the insurance agency.
And we'll save the world, right? It's like, yeah, but that's secondary.
やるな、その強さ。僕は必要なかったんじゃないか。リツ、てめえの潜在能力は兄貴以上だ。僕がまさかそんなわけないだろ。そう思わないと人生つまんねえだろ。俺だってそうだ。親父なんかより。
You gotta be as angsty as me, man.
反乱分子の中心はやっぱり翔くんか。中学生らしい反抗期だね。すごく異質な気配がする。何者だ。校長という最高
It's kind of funny that none of the Espers have telepathy.
But yeah, no, we've gone almost 2 seasons now, and no one actually can read minds. That's still just a fake thing. So funny.
It just feels like it would totally destroy Reagan and everything, right? Just have one person reading thoughts all the time.
Oh, absolutely. He would instantly be shot down. No, that would be Reagan's final boss right there, right? It's like, I can't hurt you, but I can tell you how terrible your life has been. You remember that time where you didn't bring a sandwich?
テルさん、これ俺の念力も役に立ってますか？うん。重い荷物持ってる時に指一本だけ手伝ってもらってる感じだよ。それってですかね。くそ、さすがに一人はきついな。手伝おうか少年。誰だ？
おお、お前も来たのか。私の名は竹内。奇跡の技超機構の使い手である。
Well, hello, random person who suddenly appeared.
Oh, he's in last season. He's one of the Scar members.
Oh, yeah.
He's
It's been a
the
little
guy
while.
that was like standing next to the big boss for like 2 episodes and then walked out and got immediately his ass kicked.
ただのハリセンじゃない。衝撃波を増幅させる装置になっているのか。
2人ともこの盾の後ろに
ちぎれたツルや葉を分解して再構築。面白い技術だね。
冷蔵庫の中身さえ充実してれば人間そっくりの人形だって作れるぜ。大丈夫か？問題ない。もう一人は珍しい回復タイプか。
Oh, a lot of fun abilities on play.
分担している。ならば少しだけ本気を見せてやろう。
They're actually a team.
お前はここにいていいのか？
俺が言ってどうするんだよ。それにモブが起きた時に状況説明ができる人間がそばにいた方がいいだろう。それにしても。
Ah, Reagan, just use your psychic powers. You can totally win.
疲れてた程度じゃこんなに寝ないぜ。
レーゲン先生、大変です。防犯システムが侵入者を感知しました。
侵入者？爪、どうやってこの場所を突き止めたんだ？
裏口へ案内します。
いや、下手に逃げるのはまずい。隠れるんだ。
Keep in mind, none of them have telepathy, so they can't tell you're there.
間違いない。あの中だ。
ビビってプルプル震えてんのか？ほら、出てこいや！
どうするレイゲン？お前に憑依して肉弾戦かますか？
開けてやるよ。
一応用心しろよ。
参った。降参するよ。俺は超能力者じゃない。感知できるならわかるだろう。後ろのこいつは超能力者だが、昨べから目を覚まさないんだ。病院に連れて行かせてくれ。怪しいな。何か武器を持ってるんじゃないか。
Wouldn't that be the ultimate end of the Reagan tactic, right?
Yeah.
Psychic power! Gun!
内ポケットにも何か持ってるな。
ああ、香水です。接客業なもんで。いい香りですよ。ほら。
Ah, it's pepper spray.
No, it's literally the thing from episode 6, season 1. Keep your lore intact, Griff! Don't you remember the alleyway fight?
Oh my gosh. Why did you still keep that on yourself?
Because it works.
Hey, remember that guy from like literally the last episode? Oh, I guess that works on him too.
お前の悪運の強さは何なんだ？ろくな死に方しねえぞ。
So that's where he's been this whole time.
素晴らしい光景だな。私たちが壊
It almost worked too.
しかし罪悪感が少しもない。世界征服に犠牲はつきものだからな。そうなのかな。 浮かない顔をしてるな、芹沢。お前に一つアドバイスしてやる。
はい、社長。ぜひ聞きたいです。
私が誰よりもポジティブでいられる秘訣は、他人の気持ちに全く配慮せずに生きてきたからだ。私はこれまで思い通りの人生を歩んできた。自分一人いれば全て何とかなる。仮にお前たちを失っても、
Well, he's got
私が折れる
self-confidence.
ことはないだろう。
That's the source of his
たった一人でも
power.
世界を征服すると決めたらする。そこまで傲慢になれば、もう世界はすでに私の手の中にある。芹沢、私はお前の素質を高く買っている。ヨシフに手加減したな。冷徹で傲慢な前向きさを身につけろ。そうすればお前も私のようになれる。
Look how unimpassioned I am.
See, this is the kind of positivity I can get behind. Come on, Theta, let's laugh together at death again.
居場所がバレちまったよ。どうすんだ？
とりあえずタクシー拾って。
Ah, was ripping your shirt really necessary, man? You're gonna have to, like, buy another one.
ああ、わかった。今度はマジで降参します。むしろ俺たちは。バカ！逃げるレディ
Again with the luck.
普段から年信号を筋肉に送り調整しながら筋肉を。
分かったからそのまま寝てろ。飛んでった余計パワーアップしてんじゃねえかよ。うんざりだが俺がおびき寄せる。来ないのかよ。マル起きろ。
Reminds me of that stern character from whatever the movie is with the little green orb that's the source of all evil.
I can't put my finger on that one. But Dimple Kung Fu is still pretty good.
Heavy metal. I'm talking about heavy metal.
Ah, there you go. I got that on my list to watch.
こっちは男子バレー部仮入部経験者だ。軽く頼む。
Probably not great for mob.
モブの体は。
大丈夫そうだ。
He's only got a couple broken bones and organs.
だが今ので確信した。この勝負 100% 勝てに。あんなデカブツに捕まって捕まるぜ。
He's out of there.
You know, for you to be able to slide down a building that way, that implies that the building is not standing at a full 90 degrees. To be able to
Maybe
slide,
it isn't anymore.
to be able to slide down a building in that way, it has to be at an angle that like a goat would be able to walk up it.
Ah, I see these kids are focusing on the important things during this arc.
この先は歩行者も通行止めだよ。ニュース見てない？部長、どうしよう。コース変えるか。いつも同じ景色じゃ飽きてくるしな。行くかい。おかしいと思ったんだよ。やはり空の車はおとりだったか。ってことは別動隊が他にいそうだ。
How far can I tilt my head back and still see them?
Yeah, he's basically like at all the way back here. That's terrible. Why would you do that to yourself?
第4支部の傷石原か。裏切ったとは人聞きが悪いな。俺はスパイとして情報を集めてたんだよ。今からこちらの情報を流す。代わりに俺を本部の作戦に合流させてくれ。
寺田さん、なんてことを。最悪。3対1なら叶うとで。
I was actually kind of hoping to see the fight between these guys. But I guess they weren't really that important to the story. We're just laying down that the Ultimate 5 are really powerful.
何かって来ません。
I love it.
こんにちは、キズの皆さん。こんなところでこそこそ動いてるもんだからドブネズミかと思いましたよ。見苦しい。ここで終わりにしましょう。
とごみか。犠牲が多くなっちまうが、紛れて巻くしかないか。
うわ、すごい。何あの人、プロレスラー？
Uh oh.
Yes, standing in his way. This is a great idea, everybody. Continue to do it. There will be no consequences.
万が一にもつぼみちゃんに何かあったら、死に消される。止めないと。バリアをフル出力。あまりの威力に憑依が解けた？場外ホームランかよ。起きてくれ、シゲオ。起きろ。
Oh, he's dead when he hits the ground. This is gonna be good. So what's our Hulk up to next now?
なぜ影山が空から降ってきた？誰かが遠投でも。
Body Improvement Club.
Of course, they saw him flying in the sky and managed to catch him perfectly. Who else would?
影山を遠投したんですか？影山はうちの部員です。どなたかは存じませんが、お引き取り願おう。
And they already threw the biggest of them.
やろう。なめんじゃねえぞ。鍛えた成果を見せてやら。鬼ら。俺たちも行くぞ。鬼がおら。
And there he goes with a clothesliner. All four of them out of the ring instantly. It's a sextuple KO.
Were you counting out the Body Improvement Club already, Griff?
They're down on the ground and they ain't moving. It's time to start. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ah, come on. He can get up when he wants to. Oh, he's back up. This is just regular push-ups for him. He can take it.
俺たちに勇気を与えてくれる。それはこんな程度で折れるものではない。お前に影山を渡すわけにはいかん。
Is he actually getting his own psychic powers here and now? This is amazing.
Why do you think the Body Improvement Club needs
Because his
psych-
muscles just swollen like another 20%.
He's the fucking Body Improvement Club.
Oh, it's just Dimple, never mind. Still, great drama.
何驚いてんだ。超能力を使って作った筋肉と地道にトレーニング量を積んできた筋肉じゃ質が比べ物にならねえだろ。修行の正解だった。
I was actually really expecting he get hurled into the sun.
やっぱり部長すげえな。今のがカジマのバカ力ってやつですか。トレーニングの成果が出たん
Oh,
だ。
got peeling off the
俺
side.
がやったのか。成長祝って胴上げだ。わっしょい、わっしょい、わっしょい。
Still completely in shock.
あいつまだ起きやがるぞ。嘘か。部長どうする。実はさっきから腕が上がらん。
もう一度は無理か。
It's probably time to run again. Oh.
影山。
部活のみんな。あ、しまった。寝てたのか、僕は。
外で寝るんじゃないぞ、影山。
Oh gosh, Mom has no idea about the plot right now.
エクボ、今
That's why
Oh,
Dimple's
good.
here.
There you go, the exposition device.
ようやくたどり着いたぜ。待ってろよ。親父。
So are you gonna go straight up there, or are you gonna wait in the lobby for Mob? I will find out next time.
I've become so powerful that blinking is no longer required.
I think that was definitely a very fun little bit of a chase fight with our Mega Muscle Man here. Definitely did not expect it to resolve with the Body Improvement Club showing up out of nowhere with a perfect catch from 200 feet in the air.
I told you since season 1 when he showed up. They're the best characters.
That they are. No, like they had like a very good dramatic moment of, you know, actually just straight up wanting to protect Mob and everything. And of course then Dimple just takes advantage of that and goes like, nah, this is about time. And hey, the fight resolution even keeps with the theme of the show with like, ah yes, the natural muscle matters way more than your cheating.
I think they mentioned that near the end of season 1 as well.
Yeah, so they're keeping on the same through line.
That psychic powers is just a cheat, and cheating towards success doesn't equal the same.
Cheaters never win.
They do, in fact, all the time.
Winners don't do drugs.
In fact, they do.
You wouldn't download a car. Oh,
Tell me
actually,
you would.
it's
目を覚ましたモブは超未分化タワーを目指すがその前に立ちはだかったのは5丁の峯岸最強の5丁島崎は俺に任せとけ次回モブサイコ102第11話指導感知能力者真面目 B コースならブルーレイと単行本
Gotta buy those Blu-rays.
Yeah. And of course, reading the original source material is, of course, very good if you want a comparison between what happened and what you got. So yeah, no, my prediction about more fighting definitely seems to be panning out. And Mob is going to have to go fight through everyone, and we're going to see our Worf character get thrown around by the leader of Scar here, right?
I don't know who
That's
our Worf
what I'm
character is.
That would be our spiky-haired kid. I keep forgetting his name right
Which
now.
of the 3 main spiky-haired kids are you referring to?
The one with bright red hair that is the son of the Claw Leader.
Literally could have said that.
Sorry, I like to use the least important details first, clearly.
Son of main bad guy would have been the quickest way to have parsed that out. Oh,
But no,
he's the, the middle schooler, right? The one with the spiky hair. Okay.
the short one. He's got an attitude. Yeah, no, that still doesn't narrow it down. Yeah. So,
He's got a dad.
but the most dramatic thing, obviously, is that the son is going to get beat up by his father, and that's going to be our Worf effect for, look, the most powerful antagonist from last season just got defeated instantly by the new antagonist. Certainly, there's no way anyone can succeed. I mean, that's just basic ass shonen right there, right?
That's the second name of my next manga. Basic ass shonen.
I think basic ass shonen in the series would probably take off and just be a big hit. Everyone would just be like, "What did you expect this to be? It's just basic ass shonen." Slap that sticker down on it.
Maybe that'll be the main title. Basic ass shonen. Subtext. Lots of fights with unpredictable results. Or whatever we said in the opening.
There you go.
Basic ass shonen fights with unpredictable results.
I hate that we've come up with like an almost legitimate idea here. Like this could actually work.
I think the refining process would be to change the words in order to form an acronym that's also fun. So basic ass shonen has to stay. So what is the fun word that starts with BAS?
We got base, bastion, bass.
Wait, hold on. I'm almost there.
We're too far away from using butts, unfortunately.
No, I'm almost there. I mean, I'm working off of a title that already exists, but...
Fair.
Okay, Bastard, right? I love
Hey,
I love the anime Bastard. Basic ass shonen, tumultuous action, random. I can't come up with a D. Random decisions.
There you go. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be a funny acronym.
Well, no,
But,
I mean it still holds true to the thing, right? Fights with well, what do we say? Not random. I'm stuck to Bastard. What's fights with unknowable results or whatever? What did we say before?
unpredictable outcomes.
Yeah, unpredictable outcomes. Unpredictable becomes random. Outcomes becomes decisions. No,
Yeah, it is a little bit of a stretch.
There's a D
You gotta
word there.
workshop it.
well, that's what I'm saying. And Bastards is the first one I went through.
Still, not only did we have a fun time with the episode, we also came up with our new anime, everybody. So come back for Bastards, in the next 20 years once we're at that point. So, I think for right now, this has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?